slot. You put it in. If it's loose in there, you want to take it back out and take some one-sided foam, sticky foam, and tape it right onto the edge of your filler, and that'll take up any movement of the evaporator. We're going to go ahead and remove these screws, and for reinstallation of the cover, because we're going to put this cover back on the evaporator case now that we have the new evaporator, but in reinstalling we need to pull this filter up out of here, this foam silencer. We're going to remove that and then set the case. Okay, now we've reassembled the evaporator case and we're going to get ready to put it back in. The heater core is back in place. We've put the new expansion valve with 2 new O-rings on here, tightened it up. It will go in just the way it is. Earlier we had taken out the foam air dampener, sound deadener. We had taken that out to put the top on. We put our screws back into the case. The larger screws were used here, the larger diameter, on these metal frames. So when you look at your screws, there's 2 different thicknesses. This one gets the thicker diameter screw. We hooked up our vacuum lines, put all of our clips back on here, and we're going to get ready to install it in the car. We're going to, before we install it, we're going to change these drain tubes. We're going to put new ones in regardless of the condition. We don't want it to leak. Everything else is pretty standard. What we're going to do, and everything's in reverse of what we disassembled. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. There's one other thing that we did do. We did on the this is the dash cover. There's the airbag and the lower panel. We found we could remove this lower piece before taking the dash out, or we could leave it on, but it's easier to just go ahead and remove this and then remove the dash cover. You have 3 screws that you can access, and then the one in the corner. You have one in the corner, and once you've undone those, you can just drop this out of there, and it makes it easier to put the dash back in. So we're just going to get ready and put the evaporator back in the car. And okay, we're back to the car, and we're going to go ahead and install the evaporator, and this is the end of the tape.